Hey folks, and welcome to the Rosara Network. I'm Rich Walker, and with me again today is Dan Webb.
Hello.
Hello.
Sir, hello.
Hello, Dan. How's it going?
Oh, it's good, mate. It's good.
Yeah. So this is Twin Mirror.
Twin Mirror.
By Don't Nod, the developer of Remember Me. Do you remember me? Do you remember
I
that?
reviewed Remember Me. I actually really enjoyed it. I enjoyed Remember Me.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Life is Strange.
Which they also developed.
I enjoyed not playing Vampire.
Yeah.
Not because it's a bad game. I just didn't get around to playing it. But yeah, Don't Nod has turned into not a bad studio.
They have. They've got a good little oeuvre. Like Vampire was alright. It was interesting, and this game looks like it's kind of more down that end of Don't Nod's kind of spectrum, kind of third-person adventure thing with a bit of a unique twist to it. So this is Sam, who you
Mate, piss
play
horse.
as. Yeah,
I've not
because
heard.
he's so out of it. He's like, I need to race like a piss horse instead of I need to piss like a racehorse, because he's so.
I read it as
so
piss
out
like
of
a
it.
racehorse.
Nah, yeah,
In
no,
my head,
it's
I read
backwards.
that.
No, it's backwards.
I probably said the opposite, but still, I've never heard that said in any video game.
No, it's the first, probably, right? So, yeah, this is Sam's weird doppelganger, who exists in his mind. Don't know why he looks like this. Don't know why he's dressed in a blazer and stuff.
Is this at the beginning of the game?
I think this is the very beginning, because this is the whole premise, is that you wake up in this hotel room in the small town of Basewood, which is where you're from, and you go into the bathroom despite the warnings from your weird imaginary doppelganger friend, who's you in a blazer, not to go in there, and you find this bloodied shirt, and this is where it begins.
So he's like your twin, but in a mirror.
Yeah.
So it is.
Yeah, do you see what they've done there?
So they've done that.
Yeah.
So he could be from like a.
But check out this line, time to stare into my own abyss.
It seems a little bit cheesily written.
Yeah, it is a little bit
On
like
purpose, though.
I hope it's on purpose. I hope it's kind of that kind of Twin Peaksy, slight sort of intentional cheesiness to it.
Yeah, like the B movie.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yeah, but some of it is kind of the sort of intentional cheese, and then there's just like, oof, that's kind of bad writing. And you might see some of those lines in a bit.
But is it intentionally bad writing? Do you know what I mean?
This is it, man. I don't know. So anyway, this is
My old
Sam's
mind palace.
This is his mind palace. So if you've watched the Sherlock series with Benedict Cumberbatch, apparently there's a literal, well, not a literal, but a mind palace in there as well that's like very much like this.
I started watching it many years ago and then just stopped.
I never watched it. I'm told, that there is a mind palace very much like this in Sherlock. So yeah, this is where you go to piece together clues and kind of make sense of things. And it's kind of trippy, surreal and weird, and these walkways kind of appear in front of you.
What do the doors do? Where do they go?
Each door you go through goes to kind of a new area where you can kind of suss out stuff. So I thought I'd do a little rotation here just to
Right, I love
how
it.
weird
Death
it
pan.
is.
The
Yeah,
death pan.
yeah, the death pan. Yeah, and you just basically you can seamlessly kind of flip between the real world and the mind palace, and it's where you kind of make your deductions. Some of them are really stupidly obvious though, like in a bit you'll see he notices a dent in the hotel wall of his room, the wall by his TV, and then he finds later his phone is broken like below the dent. It's like immediately right, he threw his phone on the wall and it broke.
Yeah.
But you have to make that deduction in the game. And
Okay.
it's like,
How'd you make the deduction?
by going between the mind palace and the what's it. So stuff you discover here gets kind of filed in the mind palace.
Okay.
And then you gradually recreate events as you're remembering them. So any new element you add then gets added to this recreation. So, you come up with a more accurate sequence of events
Okay,
each
it
time.
sounds kind of interesting.
Yeah, it has got some good ideas. It just felt very laborious, kind of putting things together. Like that phone thing, for instance, the dent and the broken phone. You know right away what's happened, but you have to go through the kind of motions to make that deduction, even though it's super obvious. I just hope that the connections in the full game are a bit more elaborate, take more of a kind of leap.
Well, if this
Do you know
is
what I mean?
early on in the game, right, you would have thought.
I suppose
that
it's just introducing
it's like a
you, yeah.
tutorial of
Yeah.
sorts.
Exactly. So we determined that he did go into the bathroom in his memory. I mean, this is all leading up to how did I end up with this bloodied shirt, basically. He's trying to determine that.
Do you find that out in this bit?
You do, yeah.
Okay.
So basically, he came home, he was drunk, he went to the bathroom, he did a vom. So you alter the memory to kind of...
So if I went
Fucking
into the bathroom,
Don't Nod love their
what would I
memory
do
stuff,
while I
don't
was in
they?
Yeah, they do, yeah. Well, it's like, yeah, I mean, Remember Me when you could go through the memories and you could
That
rewind
was one of
and
the
fast
coolest
forward and
things about
stuff.
that game.
Yeah, I suppose this is, I guess, a development of that, a kind of evolution of that
I'm
idea.
clearly missing something.
I
I should go look
Yeah,
around
I mean,
the
it is
wheel
interesting.
more. See if I can
It's
find
just the
something
demo,
that
you
gives me a
couldn't
bit more
really get a
information.
sense of how it's going to work in the kind of grand scheme, if that makes sense.
So you get clues in the real world. They go into the Mind Palace, and in
Yeah.
the Mind Palace, you solve the crime,
Exactly, you make the deductions.
and that's going to be like that throughout
So
the
like
game.
now
isn't
I'm
it?
like, oh, I found a TV remote, so I watch TV, add it to the Mind Palace.
Okay.
So I'm just looking for things now to add to the Mind Palace, and you can go to the Mind Palace at the touch of a button, which is cool.
Is it just instantly
Solid
bang?
safety
You're there.
notice.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
There's
Anything
no
about
real
what to
like
do in
loading
case of
screens or
zombies,
anything.
aliens, or giant
Okay.
monster attack.
No,
Yeah.
interesting. I'm more interested now, having seen some of it, than I
Yeah.
was.
Handheld
7
game
minutes ago.
system.
Yeah, exactly.
Second
Yeah.
kind of handheld.
So you see the impact on the wall, a
Last
little
time I
dent,
watched
Yeah.
actual
and then you find the
TV.
phone, and it's like, well, it's clear what
Something
happened
dented
there,
the wall here recently.
but you still have to.
Last night.
Yeah, I think that makes sense, though. To be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
He can't just here and now just go, oh, it looks like I threw my phone, it broke. Why does he have to go
Well-
into the Mind Palace to make that connection? Is my thing. Something smashed the fuck out of this. Well,
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Okay.
do you know what I mean? I
But
think
what
I
happens
could,
if you don't? Oh, yeah. I don't know.
do you know-
I
just,
know
I,
what you're
mean,
saying.
that's just one example, right? There might not be loads of bits like that
That
in the full
wasn't
version,
smart.
but that to me seems a bit daft.
I tell you what, though, his parking's pretty good considering he was pissed off.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
All in
He
the
shouldn't
bed
have been
and went to sleep.
driving, having drunk, should he?
This alarm clock might
So
be
I
older
don't
than this
condone that
entire
kind of
hotel.
behaviour, Sam.
Right. So this is what I'm guessing. Right.
Right.
He came in.
Yep.
He was drunk.
Yep.
He lay down in the bed.
Yep.
He was watching the TV.
Yep.
He didn't have the remote, so he was trying to throw his phone at the
Okay.
TV,
Wake up.
change the channel,
Focus.
Okay.
smashed his phone.
Yeah.
Then he felt sick, so he got up, went into the bathroom to vomit.
Yeah.
I'm
And he
not
vomited
sure any
blood.
amount of cheap brochures
I don't
will
think he
get
vomited
people
blood, no.
vacation here.
But you're not far off with everything else. You're fairly
Okay.
close.
Look as
Okay.
tired as I feel.
Yeah.
Right, are you going to wait for it to happen before you tell me? Is that what you're doing?
I'll be honest with you.
You can't
I
remember?
can't remember.
Oh, wow. When did you play this? A couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago. You know my memory has a shelf life of about 5 days,
It
if
does.
that.
It does. You're right.
Actually, a day. I think 5 days is a bit generous. So yeah, obviously, as you piece together the events, you alter the recreation and gradually you piece it together. So you're like determining what happened. So when you go to alter, you're like, oh right, so what did I do here? And then
So
again we see.
Press R1 to test your hypothesis.
Yeah. So
What was your
this is my
hypothesis here?
hypothesis. So this is the sequence of events I've determined.
How did he get blood on his shirt?
This is what you don't determine
That
just
one
yet.
doesn't seem right.
Okay.
So he says that doesn't seem right. So okay, I got it wrong. So I've got to try it again and try and get the sequence right. So like, I went to wash the shirt. All right, I
He got
had blood on it.
outside of the
Yeah,
house.
exactly. Yeah, but it's like, how do you get blood off a shirt into the sink? Surely it's. I mean, that's a lot of blood. Surely it soaks into the material, doesn't it?
Well, it depends if you're washing it.
Yeah, maybe.
know.
I thought it was-
I don't know,
sounds a bit
Rich. I
strange.
don't have a track record with cleaning bloody clothes.
Are you sure? I don't know. I've heard
very
different.
sure. No, because what you use is
Yeah.
use an icicle as a weapon.
Oh yes, and melts.
When it melts,
Yeah, the perfect crime, right?
Exactly, mate.
Yeah.
I don't know where I read that or saw that.
Isn't it like an ice arrow? So you do it from a distance, so they
Oh, is that
can't
what it
place
is?
you in the room or something. You fire an
Okay.
arrow made out of ice.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think.
Is that
it
what
works.
happened here?
Yeah, yeah. Well, this is the correct sequence then. So this is what happened. This is how the shirt, well, how the blood ended up in the sink. We still don't know how the shirt was bloodied.
Oh
I
wait,
guess,
so you still don't know that?
yeah, no, I'm guessing that's the ultimate mystery you have to solve in the game, and that is the teaser for
Oh, I
this
thought you
demo.
knew.
No,
I was waiting. Oh man.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
You know what I mean?
And any viewers, if you're disappointed with the conclusion of this.
It's shocking, Rich.
But yeah.
Absolutely shocking.
Well, you
And
just
now
have
it's
to find
fucking-
out in the game. It's got
calling
1%
Kathy.
battery as well.
Right. I would have looked at my phone ages ago.
Yeah,
Like,
me
it would have
too.
been the first thing I did.
First thing, yeah,
I don't know.
exactly.
Rich, when's it out? Who's making it?
Twin Mirror
What platform?
is in development by Don't Nod, whose last game was Vampire,
Right.
Life is Strange 2.
Through
There you
the
go,
phone,
we finally
through the
figured that out. Yeah, it's coming to PlayStation 4, Xbox One and PC in 2019 sometimes. There's still a bit of development time left, So I'm cautiously optimistic about this. I'm hoping it's going to be good.
I quite like Don't Nod.
Yeah.
Do with this.
So I kind of like the idea of the
Yeah.
game.
They always
Guess we
have good
should keep
concepts,
with
and even Vampire looked a little bit shonky in some of the trailers,
Yeah.
but it ended up being quite a good
Tired as
game.
I feel.
So I have high hopes for this. So fingers crossed. But yeah, what do you think?
Oh, it's alright, mate.
Looks
It's
right,
alright.
doesn't it?
I'm intrigued.
Me too.
It has
Me too.
piqued my interest.
Yes, interest peaked indeed.
Cool.
So yeah, thanks
Alright.
for watching.
Alright, yeah.
Hope
Don't
you
forget
enjoyed
to
that.
do that usual stuff.
Do the thing.
The like, the comments, and the subscribes.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time, folks.
See you next time, folks.
Bye.
Bye. We're out of here.